Hi everyone, it's Melissa here and I'm back with my layout, share and colour kit for my January hip kit. Sorry, I just had to think about that for a second. So this kit, I'll be honest, I really struggled with. I don't know why. I don't know why I did, but I did. But anyway, moving along. This is the paper that I have left and I probably could make something else, but I need to move on because I'm struggling. So, as always, bigger bits go into my scraps, little bits go into recycling, and I'll let my kids probably have most of that, actually. In terms of the embellishments, these are the Moonstruck bits of ephemera that I have left, so I did really well with using them. I have, for wood veneers, the 2017 and the Hello. The clips, oopsie, I've just dropped one, but I didn't really do that well in using up. And same with the frames, I have a lot of them. These are from last month's kit, I still haven't used them, so they'll probably have to go into my stash now. One enamel dot from last month's kit, so that's good. These are also from last month's kit, and I have to say, I think I'm done with them. Maybe. I may just put them across with the February kit, which I'm working with at the moment, and see what happens. These were from last month's kit, and once again, I haven't used them, so I'll carry them across. Okay, here's some more paper. I fussy cut out flowers, hadn't used them. Oh, so what I've done was put this aside for one more layout. Maybe I will do it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That is a die cut piece I didn't use, so that will just be used. Some more of the pink paisley Moonstruck ephemera and another frame. So sorry guys, I'm not organised at all for this, but you get the picture. So let's move this out of the way. So also, I forgot to show you that I've used almost all of the puffy stickers, all of the washi tape strips, and I have some washi hearts left, so I'll move them over to the next month kit as well. And these are the cork stickers. I have 2 left, which I'm sure I can use. And then these other stickers, I used some of them, which I absolutely love. And I used hardly any of those, and to be honest, I only use them the colour that they are, I didn't even colour them. So I will probably put them across. I had brought over these from the December kit, and I still haven't used them, but I will. So this I think will go into my stash, this will carry over again. And now on with the layouts. I made 10 12x12s and 1 8x8 for my Grateful album. So I'll start with the 8x8. So this is all using the exclusive die cuts that came with kit by Hip Kit and a wood veneer in one of the frames. And this is just a picture, not just a picture. This is a picture of my midwife Siobhan with Ava, and it was her on her last visit, and I love her so much. She has now finished her midwife practice, and we were her last official patient, so I'm just moving this so you don't have to see the calendar part. And so I just called it amazing, and I just talked about her. And I need to date this because there's nothing worse than putting away layouts that you haven't dated. Okay, so this one was made from scraps, and it was totally inspired by Tanya Hubbard, who had used the Dreamcatcher without the feathers, and so that's what I did. I enlarged it and then backed it with scraps and layered up some of my favourite things, and it's a masculine layout, and it's a photo of Sam and his 2 little friends when Azaria was first born. So it's July 2009, so it's a really old photo. And what I focused on doing, mostly with this kit, was scrapping older photos. Now, this is not an older photo, however, there are some newer photos, but most of them are old. This one, I wanted to use up the butterflies, and so I just had this vision of having a heart, and I did it with gold paint, and then I've just rubbed on all the butterflies. And then this is an older photo of the 3 kids when Brielle was a baby, and I've just called it Follow Your Dreams because that was the wood veneer, so that's that one. And I used up the washi strips on the side. and zigzag stitch them. Here's another old photo of me back in 2002 with my uni friends. I had some surgery and I had to go home to mum and dad's, and that's in the North Island of New Zealand. I live in the South Island, and they came and visited. So this is like a loose grid with my favourite pink paisley pieces. This one I used, actually, I shouldn't show you that one first, should I? I should show you this one. This one is my sister and her baby, who is nearly 5. And what I did was cut out that cut file, and then I painted it, and I was inspired by, sorry about this guys, totally unorganised, one of the exclusive ephemera pieces, which I obviously haven't used scrapbook. But anyway, I was inspired by the colours on it, so I just watercoloured it, and I did it onto a piece of white cardstock, and then when I took this cut file off, I just loved what was left, so I thought, well, I can use that on the layout, so that's what I've done with this one. Oh, there it is there, brilliant. Brilliant. That is the piece that inspired the colours on that. So this is about Brielle getting her hair cut by me, and she didn't even know I did it, so that's that one. This is the first one I made, and I love this. It's Brielle and her friend Hayley at my friend's place. Brielle goes to Home-Based Care, and my friend had sent me the photo, and it's them dressed as princesses. And I just loved this paper as a background, and then this is an exclusive die cut, which I watercoloured and then splattered with gold, and then just lay it up. I did this one in crop, so that is that one. This is my Sam layout that I do with every kit. I make sure I scrap one of him. And so I've selected the more boyish colours of papers, except for that. But hey, you can use pink on a boy layout. And with this one, what I've done is got the X-Acto knife, and I've cut out all the white pieces, so you're left with a lattice. And then I watercoloured and splattered underneath, layered up some papers, some ephemera. I've used the Do What You Love, which is take selfies and funny photos, and that is that one. This is the second one that I made of Azaria, and sorry, I'm wiping dust off. This is her as a bridesmaid, or sorry, flower girl, and there's no journaling yet because I've scrapped photos already, so I need to journal a part of the story that I haven't told yet, and the way to do that for me is to look at what I've already scrapped and do it like that. So this one will be added to, and when I share it on Instagram, it will have the journaling on it. So I just love that paper. I loved featuring it, and I thought it went so beautifully with this photo of her. Here's another Sam one, and it's also a really old photo of him with Pookie, his Poo Gecko. Poo Gecko is a native bird in New Zealand, so you probably haven't heard of that before, but it's quite common. And what I did was I took the hexagons, and I found a stamp that I'd got in a crop that fit perfectly around the hexagon, so I think the kit came with 4 of them and the exclusive ephemera, and I've just stamped around and stamped a few more and then added those washi hearts. I've cut a couple of flowers because, you know, you can add flowers to a boy layout, and I've just called it Pookie, and I've used the Shine Bright ephemera, so that's that one. And my final one, I've just realised I also haven't journaled on because I need to look at the other layouts I've done, but this is Sam as a baby when he was 3 months old.
Mum, it's a baby!
Yeah, Brielle's just come across. And so I need to journal once I look at the other layouts that go with this one, but basically it's him and I went to Christchurch when he was 3 months old, so that is that one. So those are all my layouts. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously I've got a little bit more to do just finishing up my journaling, but I'm really happy with what I made considering I struggled with the kit. I'm already working with my February hip kit, and my March one has arrived, and I've just ordered my April one, so I need to get scrapping. I think I said last month I was hoping to make more process videos, but to be honest I'm still really struggling with having Ava. Not with her, she's a really easy baby, it's more just with 4 kids and husband doing a new job. It's just really hard to find time to scrap in more than sort of 10 minutes at a time. And at night I don't have very good lighting to be able to film, so I might look into that though. But anyway, plan is eventually to return to something more regular, but at the moment I'm just going to enjoy my baby and keep scrapping in the spare time that I do have. So thank you so much, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Okay, so I thought I was done with the kit after my big rambly goodbye, but then I thought I really could make one more layout, and so I made an 8x8 for my Grateful album, and this is one of the layouts where I just chuck on as much as I can, but I actually really love it. I started with the Celebrate little exclusive ticket. These two photos straight after Ava was born of Sean and I with her. I had the dream and this cork piece, and I'd fussy cut out these flowers, so I just built it around that. I used the triangle paper cut into bigger triangles. I placed these flowers. I even used that little black enamel dot on its own, and then I used two of the frames and used up several of the stickers. So I'm really happy with how this one turned out. This one is basically saying that having a C-section was never my choice of birth, but it was what I was told I had to have again. So I'm really grateful for how it went and how respectful and lovely the staff were that did, or the team, the surgeons and nurses and everyone else in the room that did it. So that's that one. And then I decided to add to this one. I just got those stickers again because I really wanted to use up as much as I could. So I've used 3 of them, and I love the way it kind of ties it all together. So that means I've done, I think it was 10 12x12s and 2 8x8s. And my intention with this Grateful album is when I've finished, I'll do a big walkthrough video of it and you can see all of it. So thank you for bearing with me and listening and watching this additional part of my video. I will be back again really soon. See you.